What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports, and I'm your FANALYST for this evening. And in this series, Zach and I will be giving you our 2023-2024 NFL predictions, game by game, for every team. Let's get into it. All right, up next we have the New Orleans Saints, the last one of all 32 teams. Most of the records have already been done because of previous predictions where the Saints crossed paths with those teams. So I would like to say, from Zach and myself, we would like to say thank you guys for participating in the series, for watching the series. We know you don't have to. We appreciate you for taking the time and giving us your time and watching the series. If you haven't subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Hit that notification bell as well while you're at it. We have a lot of content coming down the pipeline. We plan to be live for every Monday and every Thursday night football game. If you would like to come and join and be a part of the craziness that is football. So if you're interested, stop on by. Now let's get into the New Orleans Saints. The Saints last season, their record was 7-10. Last year's team was just a little bit different. Little pieces. Andy Dalton was the lead quarterback at the time. Jameis Winston was there, but he didn't play that many snaps throughout the entire season. Kamara had a pretty decent season. He ended up with 897 yards. Chris Olave was the number one receiver because Michael Thomas was injured. That's one of the biggest changes. Michael Thomas coming in healthy. This is the first time in 3 seasons he's been fully healthy. He's had several surgeries over the past 3 years. He's played a total of 10 games within the last 3 seasons. That's a big plus. There are some question marks when it comes to the injury status of some players. Marshawn Lattimore is questionable. JT Gray, safe, questionable. Traquan Smith is questionable. And Kendre Miller is questionable with a hamstring injury. And you don't want to start the season off that way. The major difference is the quarterback position. Derek Carr joining after playing with the Raiders for 8 seasons. And now he's here. He signed a deal for 4 years at $150 million. Dennis Allen, when he was a coach for the Raiders, is the coach who actually drafted Derek Carr. And Derek Carr actually won out the starting position over Matt Schaub when Derek Carr came into the league. I think with this addition to the Saints, the limit that they have is kind of high for that division. NFC South is not a difficult division as we look at it, because we have Desmond Ridder, who's coming to his 2nd season, Bryce Young, who's a rookie, a good rookie, but nonetheless a rookie, and you have the journeyman Baker Mayfield. So when you look at it like that, those are 6 games potentially they can really win. And I'm not going to say they're going to be easy games, but the level of competition isn't as high as it was from the AFC West, where Derek Carr was when he was with the Las Vegas Raiders. Now let's get into these predictions. Once again, as we look at it, first game of the season is Tennessee at New Orleans on a Sunday afternoon. Now, when it comes between Derek Carr and Tannehill, I will always bet on Carr. Tannehill, I have no trust in that dude. So with that being said, we're going with the Saints with the first win of the season in game 1. We head over to game 2. We have Saints at Panthers, Monday Night Football. Again, we will be live for Monday night and Thursday night football, as well as Wednesday night for our podcast, This Week in Sports. And we actually selected the Saints over the Panthers. I think with the rookie Bryce Young, the game still will be a little bit too fast for him. Even though there's potential there with how good he is and how pro ready he was coming into the league, I don't think he's that ready where he's going to take out this defense that's going to be coming into town, playing them on Monday Night Football. Now we go into week 3, Saints at Green Bay. As you can see, we picked the Saints to win. Previously, as Derek Carr has actually lost to Green Bay 2 times already, but that was also playing against a different quarterback. That was against Rodgers, not Love. So with that, I'm going to give the leverage to Derek Carr. And we head over to week 4, Tampa Bay coming into New Orleans on a Sunday afternoon. When it comes to these 2 teams, I'm going to definitely give it to Derek Carr over Tampa Bay. This is a better play, way better play. Heading to week 5. Week 5, Derek Carr going into the Patriots on a Sunday. This one, when you look at it, you think it's kind of an easy situation. Carr has only beat the Patriots 1 time, and he's played them multiple times, but he's only beaten them once. And even then, it was last season when they had that fluke play where Myers throws the ball and Chandler Jones catches it, pushes over the quarterback, and runs to the end zone. We probably would have lost that game if not for that. So because of that, I think this is going to be one that's going to catch them off guard, but I'm going to go Patriots. Now we go into week 6. We have them over the Texans. I think this game will still be leveraged towards the Saints. Head into week 7, Jaguars at the Saints. Even though I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a really good season, I do think they're going to fall short on this game on Thursday night. Once again, we will be live against the Saints. Now we go into week 8. Another rookie quarterback that Carr has to play. And I think because of that situation, just with his experience and just his ability and skill and the players that he has around him, I think Carr is set up for success, especially in these games against these rookies. So we're going with the Saints. All right, so we head into week 9. You have Bears coming to visit the Saints on a Sunday. As much as we do like the Bears and what the potential of that running back room is, the leverage is going towards the Saints. It's just what it is. Now, as we come into week 10 right before the bye, originally when we did the Vikings prediction, too quick to go straight to the Saints. And that's on me. When I look at it, Derek Carr has played the Vikings, I want to say 2 times in his career and has lost to them both times. And the first time was, I think, against either Case Keenum or Teddy Bridgewater. And the second time was against, you guessed it, Kirk Cousins. And I think this is going to be another one of those situations. It's probably a game where it might actually be a shootout. It'll probably be one of the games of the week. And we go to week 11 where we get the dub and get the bye. Move forward to week 12. Saints visiting the Falcons on a Sunday. I'm giving this one to the Saints for this game. I like Desmond Ridder, but I think this first meetup between Desmond Ridder and Derek Carr is going to go towards Derek Carr. Now, head into week 13, where the Detroit Lions will be visiting New Orleans to say what's up to Derek Carr and the crew. We gave the win to Derek Carr. Okay, now we go into week 14. Week 14 has the Panthers visiting the Saints, and I gave the win to the Panthers. I know it's like I said, I still talked about the rookie situation, but maybe around this time the game will kind of slow down a little bit for him, and the team as a whole will probably really get behind him. They'll get this dub. Now, week 15. This one, you think automatically Saints, but here's the thing. As a Raiders fan, the one thing you hated hearing people say about Derek Carr was Derek Carr in cold weather is not good. Carr, in every game that he's played collective, he's only scored 1 touchdown. One of his games, he barely had over 200 yards. This game is going to be in December. I think it's December 17th to be exact. And it's going to be snowing in New York in December. So because of that, we're going to give the leverage to the Giants. Really, it's the leverage is to the weather, but we're going to give it to the Giants. But I think this might be one of those games. Week 16, we have the Saints visiting the Los Angeles Rams on another Thursday Night Football, which we will be live. So if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm going to give the leverage to the Saints. I think the Rams are slowly falling apart, even though the quarterback has come back healthy. Kupp still has some slight issues. Aaron Donald's still there, of course, but they have a super duper hangover from the Super Bowl, and it looks bad. We're going Saints. And coming into week 17, we have the Saints visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on a Sunday afternoon. We gave a split, and we gave this win to Tampa Bay. Last game of the season, week 18, Falcons visiting the Saints on a Sunday. We gave the win to the Falcons. Let's scroll back up and see what this season is looking like for the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints finish the season with an 11-6 record and win the division. The potential is there. The division is the Saints to lose. Let me know if you guys like the prediction. If you think I'm totally wrong, tell me why. Because their team is built to beat everybody in the division, pretty much. Appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for being a part of the channel. We will be live for the first game of the season Thursday night. Lions at Chiefs. It's going to be a great game, be a great time. And again, if you're new to the channel, be true to the channel, hit that subscribe button, as well as notification bell, and join the channel. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports, and I was your FANALYST for this evening. Peace out.